Hey guys, welcome back to another Izanami_plays video. Today is, well, I'm back on YouTube for a bit. Don't count yourself out, luckily. But today I wanted to give you my tips and tricks for how I farm and manage to get a bunch of diamonds and, give you some motivation because, everyone needs it. So let's get started. Doing your daily logins is the most important thing when joining Royal High. So I'm showing you I'm doing my fountain. A good tip is to save your fountain timer for 2 hours because I think that's how long it is off the top of my head. Give me a moment. I don't know. But for now, you can also find really useful Halo charts on the beautiful TikTok app and sometimes YouTube. You can find them though pretty much everywhere. I will put one on the screen right now for you to see while I'm doing this. I think I have to pick C, I think. I'm going to pick it anyway. But doing your Halo charts gives you a bigger chance of getting that Halo that you want, especially since this Halo is a moon one. Your girl's going to get it. Well, she's going to try to at least. She's going to have to. She wants it. I need it. I crave it. Looks like I ended up getting diamonds. Yeah, I ended up getting diamonds. Sweet, I actually kind of needed more since I'm working on a really big project. Let's go. Diamonds. Now, another good thing to do is your wheel. I've currently almost completed wave 1, but I'm doing wave 2 since I need more of that one. So let's just give it a spin. Diamonds? Yeah. Dang it. Come on. Now, also, an important thing to do is make sure you actually log in every day. I've been trying to, but I haven't. But if I do it every day, your girl's going to have a bigger chance of getting that fountain lady set. And that is what I need. To start things off while you're farming, an important thing to do is get your energy levels up as well as your showering and your eating. This will give you XP. This is also really useful. And plus, you can also do the exact same things, I'm pretty sure, in the apartment. So if you're in there, go do it. Another thing that's really important, though, is to evaluate and have your items in your hotbar all ready for you to do your massive farming thing. This is very important. And, this also gives you time to pick a good song on Spotify. If you're like me, at least. I don't know. Let's begin by looking at our quests. To begin with, the higher quests will give you more XP, but they will take longer. The middle quests, usually, the ones that have the middle XP, will usually give you 50-50. It can be long, it can be short. And the smaller ones, like the Fountain of Drinking, will be short. Very, very short and easy to do. Another life hack for you guys, if you guys have the brushing teeth quest, a good life hack is behind these two little showers. You can turn them on and you can brush your teeth at the same time while showering. This will give you more XP and it's actually kind of a lifesaver if you're very lazy like me. One thing that I think people struggle with the most is evaluating quests and where you can do them and where you can't. There's certain quests you can do in areas, certain quests you have to unlock, and certain areas that are just really, really annoying to find diamonds and stuff like that. So I took out my time and consideration and made a quest chart. Different to a Halo chart, but for quests. Here it is on the screen. Feel free to pause it if you want. This is very useful and I've been using this for the past couple of days and it is a lifesaver when it comes down to me and farming. I also think it's really important to evaluate the detention quests you can only do once you've actually unlocked the area. But you can do that easily and I will post a tutorial in another video just for you guys if you need a little bit of help and support. But this is the quest chart. Let's move on to something else. Another great tip for farming is also having a very good energized self, which means having 100% hunger. This is also good for XP and you can do this by finding vending machines all around the campus and using the quest chart I made. So just make sure you stock up. Make sure. I think one people struggle with is actually knowing what you need for quests. So, if we go into the locker in the shops, the first thing you see is the Heart Glasses book stack. This is the first thing you need. This will help you with study stress. The fountain the study of the fountain, and also book check. You can also see the prices for the hairbrush, the toothbrush, and if you want to know the vacuum and other things, that they're there too. But I don't think you need to buy those ones. But make sure you buy a hairbrush and a toothbrush and the books. So there's also a total. That's useful. Now let's move on to more tips and tricks. I've also had a couple of people ask me recently, where are some of the chests in the office? Because I know most people forget where they were, but I'll show you now where they are. If you go into this end counselor's office over here and, have a look and see, you can find a secret little hidden chest under here, but you have to have a certain amount of levels to unlock the counselor thing, which I'll put on the screen for you right there. But in this chest, you get a total of 1,250 diamonds. That's a lot. Or, you can also get someone else to open it for you. Also, if you didn't know, in the office, in the teacher's lounge, where you have to reach 1,500 levels, there is a secret little chest that gives you 3,000 diamonds right on that shelf over there. It's definitely not worth 1,500 levels, but it's there. Another thing you probably didn't know is a great place to find diamonds is actually the rainy day classroom. If you go into the vents and you take this little map that I have on the screen for you right here, you can go into the rainy day champion and actually grab all these diamonds. As well as the fact that you probably didn't know there is a chest behind the rainy day champion room. But there is. And you can get, I think it's XP you get there. But there's a little chest. I've got my little cursor underneath it. But it's very difficult to pop out. But I'm trying to get an angle. I'll circle it with an editing thing. But this is the best we've got. If you don't want to do quests, however, a great place to do farming is in fact Diamond Beach, because it's very useful. The shells are very good. They will give you diamonds, and most importantly, you don't really have to do anything but just fly around the map, which is pretty good. Also, there was actually a chest in Diamond Beach. Probably, you probably did, but it's over here by the escalators, and there is 2,500 diamonds in this chest. It's very useful, and to me, very cool. Another great way to farm is Sunset Island, as most commonly people do know this, but Sunset does give a lot of XP and diamonds when you do win. We'll get into the top 3, most importantly. I understand it's probably difficult for beginners, and it definitely needs to be updated so it's a little bit easier, but I think personally, I do this a lot. I go on lives, but it's fun. Here, there is also another chest which gives you 250 diamonds, but it's in this cute little pink tent in Sunset Island, but some people sometimes tend to miss it, so I think you need to look. Also, there is a beautiful shell chart. This contributes to Diamond Beach and the Sunset Island, obviously, and most importantly, the beach house. That's in there too. But this will be different depending on what you have as multipliers. I can try and figure it out and post it on a short for you guys if you do want to know. But this is the shell chart. One final thing I'd like to mention is that you can do this. If you are very, very, very unmotivational like me when it comes to real life tasks and sometimes real high tasks, sometimes the best thing you need to do is find someone that will be there with you. I have Ollie that sometimes farms with me, and she's like my little pocket of emotions and helps me get through a lot of things. So it's really important to find someone just like her, as well as, use this video for motivation, because you can get what you want. It does take time, obviously, it takes effort, but you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. You can get all these levels and all these diamonds. You can do this. Don't worry about it. And obviously, guys, don't worry. I will be posting other videos soon. I just took a very long break because I'm writing and producing new movies for you guys, which will be coming out very, 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 very soon, pun intended. I'm also looking forward to mentioning that I have a new movie being produced as we speak with my best friend Ollie, and I've got some interesting voice actors coming in as well, so new ones. Don't worry. But thank you guys so much for seriously watching these videos. Thank you all for, as we speak, currently 60 subscribers and 700 on TikTok, which is ridiculous. If you want to find out my other socials, I will put them on the screen for you guys right now as we speak. I really appreciate you guys listening to me ramble every day. Well, not every day, most days. But I really just want to say I appreciate all of you guys and I enjoy making content. I definitely need to get back into YouTube though. That's a definite. So thank you so much, and I hope you all have a very good day and or night. But thank you all. I love